All right, y'all. Um, hey y'all. It's Angelica and welcome to All Things Angelica. Um, Someone literally got on my behind yesterday and kindly told me that there are 52 weeks in a year and I only have 14 videos. So I'm here. I'm making a video because they got on my behind. Um, and I'm not hoping, I will be making a video a week. This year, I'm proud of myself because I pushed out the most videos that I've ever pushed out on a consistent basis. So I'm looking to kind of do that and do more and just take this all to the next level. So, thank you for coming to this video. Um, Today is December 21st, and I just want to say this year was rough for me. I know it's been rough for a lot of people this year. But I just want to say that we literally have 10 more days left in the year, and I just want to say that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of myself. Um, I'm proud of everyone who went through something hard and difficult this year. I know I went through some family things. I went through a lot of transitions with school and my living situation, my financial situation. I went through a lot of transitions this year. And it's not one of the best years that I've experienced, but it's a year that I needed. And I know it's a year that a lot of other people needed as well. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to come and I wanted to share 23 things that I learned in 2023. And hopefully, this can help you move forward in your journey into 2024. But I want to kind of do this to bring a summation to the year and kind of close it on a positive note. Um, we're just talking about some things that I've learned, like giving myself some clarity. So, with all that being said, let's get into the video. So, I have my notes here in front of me. So, the first thing that I learned in 2023, I would say is that when someone tells you the first time or shows you the first time that they're not someone that you can trust, then you need to dead that as soon as possible. Letting it linger on will only cause more issues for you in the long run. So if they break your trust the first time, just take that as a sign that they don't need to be in your life. Cut your losses early. Okay? Um um The second thing I've learned, which also kind of ties in hand, is you need to vet everyone out. Vet everything out. Vet the dog that you're about to buy, vet the breeder that you're getting him from, vet the veterinarian, vet your doctors. Take time to really investigate into the people and the things and the items and everything that you're bringing into your life. Take time to do proper research to know about this thing, this person, before you're just bringing it into your life willy nilly. Like, do thorough research because sometimes you can be in a weak moment, you can be vulnerable, you can be desperate, you can be just in a rush, and you pick something up or you bring someone into your life that will eventually cause you more harm than good. So vetting out the people in your life or even the things, even the electronics you buy, vetting them out times than not, if you spend time educating yourself on this product, this person, this thing, this service, you're able to make a more educated and informed decision and not an impulse decision. So, um, number three, do not compromise your integrity and your character in the name of vengeance. Do not integrity and your character in any situation. If it's a strong value that you believe in, don't bend it for a job, for an opportunity, for a person, a friend, a relationship, whatever. If you firmly believe on it, stand on it. But I want to also say that in moments where we feel as though we're wronged, we're quick to want to stoop to that person's level and act um in a way that's not showing integrity, act in a way that we're not raised on, act in a way to just try to get back at them because we feel as though it'll make us feel better. And I want you to know that when you continue to keep yourself at a higher standard, you will be continuously blessed. Stooping to another person's level who does not operate on integrity, who does not, keep their word, who does not have any honor about themselves, who does not have any real righteousness about themselves, stooping to their level and acting in a way that they would act is just, it's not going to bless you. Number four, these are okay. So all of my things, if you know me, I have a relationship with God. So all of these things are going to have some type of spiritual or type of, I'm not going to say religious, but just something of value, okay? Behind them. It's not going to be just these willy-nilly things you see on Instagram reels or whatever. Like this is going to be something, some true advice and some true valuable advice, okay? So number four, lean not on your own understanding. I believe this is scripture. Lean not on your own understanding, but on God's understanding. So something may happen in your life that you do not understand. And for me, that was a few things this year happened in my life that I literally do not understand. I literally am like, wow, I do not understand why this is happening. But it happened. And those things happened, and here we are. But to lean on your own understanding is to lean. Ooh, y'all heard my stomach. Ooh, I need to eat, y'all. I know. Ignore it. Lean on your own understanding is to essentially lean on worldly understanding and to essentially lean on the understanding of the things that we have been taught um, by the world. Okay. To lean on God's understanding or to lean on whoever your spiritual, leader, your higher power is, if you believe in one. To lean on that understanding is to know that things happen because things happen. Things happen out of our control and it's just life. And to know that, this thing is meant to teach you a valuable lesson instead of this thing is meant to ruin your life. It's all about perspective. So just know and understand that everything has a bigger meaning, everything has a purpose, and everything happens for a reason. And to not just lean on your own way of thinking about how the world and how life should be and how it should go. All right, number five, make a plan. Make a plan. Simple as that, make a plan. Especially when it comes to big adjustments in your life, such as deciding that you're gonna go, oh my God, my stomach. Deciding that you're gonna go back to school, deciding that you're gonna purchase a new vehicle, deciding that you're going to switch career fields, deciding that you're going to move states, deciding that you're going to get a pet, deciding that you're going to get married, deciding that you're going to have a baby. All of these things are kind of big life adjustments. So you need to make a plan in order to maintain these things and a plan on how it's going to fit into your life before that. So number six, don't close yourself off to opportunities, even if they seem um, to not align with your current occupation field. So for me, this year, I'm a business major, but I was really going after, business, 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 business. And while I was getting a few, callbacks, a few little, bites on my hook, it wasn't like it wasn't really feeling like that's what I should like go after. And then one day I was just scrolling on LinkedIn and I really came across a great, amazing, wonderful, amazing opportunity that I'm currently in the midst of, working on now. But it's just like if I told myself that, oh, because I'm in this field, I shouldn't go after that, I'd be cheating myself out of an amazing, wonderful opportunity. So literally open yourself up to all opportunities. Be open to unexpected opportunities. Number seven, lucky number seven. If you live alone or if you live in a state where your family is not there, take time to visit friends and family back home if you can. Because living in a big city is lonely. And I hope that y'all cannot hear that. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. Living in a big city is it can be hard and you may constantly encounter people who are temporary and who may not have the best intentions and it's just like you're never really getting your feet real grounded into the people that really care about you in this new city. So you definitely need to take time to go home and just replenish and recharge with people who really love you and care about you, regardless of what it is that you have going on. Number 8, inconveniences are not the end of the world. As long as you are living and breathing, you have options. As long as you have breath, you have options. So something may happen and it may literally crush and alter the world as you know it, your world as you know it. But don't think of it as the end of the world. Think of it as it's crushing the world as you know it and recreating a new world for you to look through with new eyes, for you to really prepare you for this next season of life that you're getting ready to go into. So don't think of things as the end of the world. It's just an inconvenience, like the rain, like snow, like um a like a drought. It will pass. Every season will pass. So remember that. Okay, number 9, keep note of the company that you keep. If you notice that when you brought some people into your life that now a lot of things in your life are going wrong, and this person is not on the up and up, this person is kind of moving shady, this person is kind of doing things that are not good and not good for themselves, but also not good for the people around them, and you're noticing like negative things continuously happening, it's because of that person that you have brought into your life. It's because of that energy that's around surrounding this person, that's attached to this person that you have now welcomed into your life, that you're now experiencing some of those ripple effects. So you need to take time to separate yourself from that person and really ground yourself in, like I said, going back home or spending time with people that have good intentions, spending time with people that will bring you closer to God. That their presence literally feels like you're closer to God. Those are the people that you need to have around you and in your life. I had to learn this. I had to learn this. Do not shut people out when you are going through a rough time. Sometimes it can make that rough time seem like literally the end of the world, seem like literally you're going through a hard time. So be open to your friends and your family when they reach out. Reach back out to them. Don't isolate yourself even more than you're already doing. Like, talk to them, reply back, let them know what it is that you're going through if you have some trusted individuals in your life and in your family. Don't shut people out, because when you shut people out, you are essentially, sometimes isolation is needed, but it's just like if you can help it, don't always try to go through things alone, because in this life we're not meant to go through things alone. We're meant to have a community, we're meant to have a village, we're meant to have people that we can lean on and get support from when we're going through hard things. So with that being said, when people are trying to be there for you, allow them to be there for you. Don't block them off. That's you essentially blocking a blessing, because you never know how someone could reach in and want to pour into you when you're going through something. So and even if it's because of pride, or if it's because of you're embarrassed or whatever, like, don't shut people out. Like, that's literally you blocking your blessing. And I had to learn that the hard way this year. Okay. Number 11. If you have an assignment to be completed by God, stick to it no matter how hard. And now, to my individuals who are still working on their relationship with God, or may not have the best relationship with God, or may not have a relationship with God at all, do not fret. It's never too late for you to have a relationship with God. It's never too late for you to turn to God. What I mean by this is, when you have a deep desire, like, it's deep, it's embedded in you, that in order for you to move on to the next stage, you have to complete this thing. And for me, that is going back to school, and that is me getting my bachelor's degree. Just to let y'all know, in about 5 months and a half, 5 months and 2 weeks, I will be graduating from Clark Atlanta University, God willing, and I will be then moving on into like a career. And I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited for this transition. It felt like I just got back into school, but now I'm about to like literally like go to the next stage. So I'm really excited. Um, but if you have an assignment, something that God has sent you to do, that it is a calling, and it is something that you feel deep inside of you, do not ignore it. And secondly, do everything you do to complete it, even when you're literally like riding the waves. Like you literally don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how things are going to turn out. Hold on to it, because you literally don't know, like, you literally just don't know how this thing could really like help you and bless you. So yeah. All right. Number 12. Um Everything will literally be okay. Life goes on, and life goes on, and this situation will be behind you soon. I kind of already like spoke on that. Number 13, be unapologetically yourself, no matter how unorthodox you are. So I'm not gonna lie, I like to do things that are, to the average common person, or to like the everyday person. It's weird, and you know, but it's me. It's what I like. And so I'm no longer gonna hide that because it's like weird to other people. It's just what I like to do. And so I'm gonna do it. Save your money. I know that's like everybody says that, and I'm gonna go ahead and eat me some chips because I'm hungry. Save your money, okay? For emergencies, for fun, for a rainy day. Save your money. Practice practice getting paid and putting money practice getting paid and letting the money sit there. I did that a lot this year. I let money sit there before I touched it, before I spent it, before I did anything with it. And then like gratification. I know sometimes we get paid and we're already planning, the money's already spent before it hits our account. Let the money sit in there, and then let take some out for savings, and then pay your bills, and then you know whatever you have left is whatever you have left. Mm. Sometimes the literal best thing you can do for yourself is rest. You're going through a hard time, you had a rough day at work, rest. You worked all week, your friends want to go out, rest. You had a stressful end of the semester, finals, projects, quizzes, rest. Rest. Don't do anything just to do it. Do it with real proper intention, and make sure it makes sense for you in your life and your lifestyle. If you know, if you really, really, really want to work in law, you know, align yourself to, to get opportunities so that you can be able to work in law, do internships at a law firm, or go to certain seminars, certain classes, do things, network with people who are in the law field. Don't just get something and attach your name to something because it's just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna do it because this opportunity just came along, and it's just like, okay, cool, it's just something to do. If you really have no interest or desire in going further in that thing, then don't take it. Like, I understand if you're trying to like kind of learn yourself and learn, but if you know in the back of your mind that you really don't want to do this thing, but you're gonna take it because it's like, you don't feel like you can get better, or you don't feel like anything else is coming along, you just need something and you take it. Um, I just feel like that is I feel like that is just confusing because deep down your heart does not desire what it is that you accepted. So um just basically, if you want to do something, just make sure you have purpose and intention behind it. Number 17, very important. Remember who the hell you are. Okay, let me say it again. Remember who the hell you are. Okay? And when I say this, remember all the things that you've accomplished. Remember all the things that you've gotten through. Remember all of the times where you didn't know how you was going to get out of a situation, but you got yourself out of that situation. These are the things that give you confidence when you find yourself back in a season not knowing what to do. When you find yourself back in a season where your back is pushing against the wall, where you find yourself in a season and in a time where you feel lost and confused, and you're looking in the mirror like, how did I get here? Remember when last year, 2 years ago, when you didn't have half the things that you have now? Remember when you were dying to be in the situation that you're in, to have the opportunities that you have now? Remember when you didn't have the relationship, the family, the friends, and now you have that? So remember who you are and remember what it was like 3. Discipline is a form of self-love. Okay? Discipline is a form of self-love. Okay? I'm saying it again because I need to hear this myself. Discipline is a form of self-love. Having something that you want to do and sticking to it time after time, no matter how hard, no matter how difficult, no matter what happens in your day to day, sticking to it, that's a form of self love. That's a form of you keeping promises to yourself, and that's what builds confidence because you keep promises to yourself and it shows yourself that you can do these things. It tells your brain, I can do these things. I've done it multiple times. So, discipline is a form of self love. All right, y'all, we almost done. 19. Do things your future self will thank you for. That means drinking the nasty healthy juice. Your future self will thank you for that. Doing a workout routine. Your future self will thank you for that. Eating well balanced meals. Your future self will thank you for that. Drinking more water. Your future self will thank you for that. Doing your self care skincare routine. Your future self will literally thank you for that. Doing things that will make your future self happy, healthier, proud. Do those things. Number 20, be there for others, but remember you come first. So be there for others all day. Be there for others. Be there. Be that person that a person can call up when they need something, when they need someone. Be that person that is reliable. Be that person that has compassion, that has empathy. Be that person um, that can be there for others. Do that. Be that. I feel like that is a blessing to be able to be that for other people. But do not do it to a point where you are harming yourself. Do not do it to a point where you are taking from yourself. Do it to a point where it's healthy. You've done what you all that you can do, all that you physically can do, all that you financially can do, but know when you can no longer do anymore. Know your limits in being there for a person because that other person could be possibly taking advantage, or that person could just not know their own limits in knowing when you're asking for too much from a person. Okay? So know when to step back. Know your limits when giving. When you love yourself, you attract other people who love themselves. You attract people at a higher level, higher caliber. Do you notice when you're doing things out of desperation, when you're doing things out of vengefulness, when you're doing things out of spite, you're attracting these energies that are kind of very low level, very low vibrational, very low in just positivity. So when you love yourself, when you're pouring into yourself, and when you're showing up for yourself, you're going to attract people who also feel those same ways about themselves. You're going to attract people who are also on that path as well. So you're doing yourself a service, and you're doing other people a service, by loving yourself. It's your duty, your responsibility. Number 22, for my ambitious people, okay, for my ambitious people, conquer stability first before you begin to conquer the world. Conquer stability first before you begin to conquer the world. You cannot go create all of these businesses and all of these things if you can barely keep the lights on in your place. You cannot go on and want to teach classes and give people the sauce and whatever when you can barely, take your own advice and create these things for yourself. Become a master in creating a stable and comfortable life yourself, and then you can go on and teach people how they can then have that as well. But conquer stability first for yourself in your own life before you go and sell your sauce to other people, because I feel like you're doing a disservice. Number 23, this is a really, really big one. This is one that really helped me this year. Utilize all relationships in your network and community. I'm talking about professors, employees, managers. I'm talking, but make sure these are places that you actually want to be at. I've worked so many different jobs, and I've done so many different things. And imagine if all those jobs that I ever worked were actually jobs that like I wanted to do. I could have so many references. I could have so many connections. I could have so many people put me on to other things. But it's me literally just getting a job to work it and to make money and to kind of figure out what I want to do. It wasn't a job that's just like I really loved and enjoyed. So it's just like really take advantage of your network. Really take advantage of the people that you've worked with, that you've been around. You know, when you're in need of a job, when you're in need of just a resource. You know, keep keep up with your community and utilize those relationships, because you never know where they can take you. It's okay, y'all. So that was the 23 lessons that I've learned this year in 2023. The 23 lessons I've learned in 2023. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I really hope that you were able to learn something and apply it to your own life. I think I'm going to do these things probably like every year. It gives myself clarity, and I feel like it's definitely helping others just better prepare themselves and go into the new year. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing that I do. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you made it to the end of this video, comment down below what you're excited for in the new year. And because I want to see what you all are excited for in the new year. And I just hope that you have a great, amazing, prosperous 2024. I pray that you get all the things that you want out of this year. I pray that you're safe this year. I pray that you have good health this year. And I just pray that you get closer to God's vision that He has set out for you. And so that's all I have to say. And I love you all. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.